Welcome! If you've ever attended a board meeting that went longer than a Florida summer, congratulations, you're in the right place. Today we're going to learn how to run meetings that are shorter, calmer, and involve far fewer dramatics. Your role as a manager or board member is to run a professional, organized meeting. To do this, we have to be organized and keep in mind that owners are there to see business handled, and when it is run professionally, they are more content. Oh, come on, board meetings are fun and exciting, stop laughing. At least they can be efficient. Let's see how. First, know your stuff. By stuff, I mean governing documents and laws, no matter what state you're in. Set meeting dates ahead of time and put them on several calendars. Have one on a one-page sheet with all the meeting dates and put them in your phone calendar. Don't forget to add the posting dates as well. While you're at it, make sure you have your annual meeting dates in there as well. Usually the manager and the president create an agenda for the board meeting. Do this the week before, listing the topics to be discussed. Include items such as approval of minutes, financial reports, committee updates, old and new business, and any specific issues or decisions that need attention. Have a meeting package that includes a summary of the meeting, the minutes, bids, and wording for motions. The wording for the motions help if you are funding from reserves and the motion needs to say it. You can label it sample motion. Have the package draft to the president well in advance to approve before sending to the remaining board. Have the package to them at least 4 days before the meeting. This will give them time to read it and prepare for the meeting. The board meeting agendas need association info, date, time and place, along with your agenda items you are voting on, spelled out. Check with your attorney when discussing employee or legal matters. This may have to be in a closed meeting. Also, double-check your governing documents. Some older documents state that the agenda shall be a certain way. In your meeting package, you can have a meeting summary that lays out the entire meeting for the board members. Put your bids in a summary chart, the more details the better. This is how to have a 1-hour meeting because any questions about the meeting can come to you or the president beforehand. It also makes you look good because you will know all the answers. It is a great feeling when you send out the package and know you don't have anything to worry about because you have organized it. Post and notify the owners of the meeting. If having a virtual meeting, you may be required to send the meeting credentials out to the owners. In some cases, it may be required to post your virtual meetings online, so make sure the board members know this. It's best to have an official notice area and a locked bulletin board to post the notice. Some states require website postings as well. Document when you posted it on the bottom of the agenda. Dealing with the PIAs, pain in the association, is practically a manager's and board members' rite of passage, right up there with humidity and dodging iguanas, since Florida HOA meetings are notorious for their vibrant personalities. Since Florida HOA managers are essentially part-time diplomats and part-time lion tamers, these survival tips lean into that in-the-trenches reality. To keep the meeting organized and ensure their input is meaningful, the best time for owner comments is right before the board votes on each item, not at the beginning or after the vote has already taken place. If an owner starts escalating, respond with no emotion, no reaction. Just, "Thank you for your comment. The board will take it under advisement." The 3-minute warning. Use a physical timer for public comments. It's much harder for them to argue with a digital countdown than it is to argue with you. If a PIA goes off on a tangent about a neighbor's non-compliant pink flamingo, tell them you're putting that item on your list and it can be discussed after the meeting. Breathe before you speak. 1 slow breath buys you a calmer voice, clearer thinking, and a steadier tone. Stick to the agenda. When someone derails the meeting, "Thank you, we're staying on this agenda item. We'll return to that at the appropriate time." Keep your voice low and slow. People match your tone. Calm is contagious. For repeat interrupters, let's discuss this after the meeting because it is not on the agenda. If it is on the agenda, give them their 3 minutes and then say, "Thanks for your input, we appreciate it." Remember, their behavior is about them. You're not the cause, you're just the person in the room. Meeting rules are your armor. Minutes should be simple and concise. Date, time, who was there, board members, what was voted on. Do not add what people say, just the motions and results. Too much information is not always a good thing. And then what time the meeting adjourned. If you are doing the minutes, do them as soon as possible. This way it is fresh in your mind. I would keep the minutes forever, but if that is not possible, check your current law. It is usually 7 years or more. The mental health break. At the end of the day, all you can do is your best. This industry will never be a boring job. There is always something to learn, and if you do learn it, the state will come in and add new laws to keep it interesting. So, manage on!